Well, I'll tell you what, we have talked this whole time about this matchup. Been a lot of soul searching, if you will. A lot of opinions made. But this match here, TCW's auditorium right there in Live Oak, Florida is getting ready to unfold. The legendary American Dream, Dustin Rhodes, yours truly. And the Lone Star, Dustin Rhodes, father and son together in the same ring. You don't know what a thrill that is. Any of you that's ever been involved in any type of football or baseball, played with your son, being able to step in and be as one is so good. C.W. Anderson and the TCW Giant, 7'2", 420 pounds, big Ron Stud. This place is getting ready to rock and roll. CW now already prior to this event, jumped in and tried to do battle at home with the Lone Star Dustin Rhodes. Wants nothing to do with him right now. And let me tell you something else about TCW. When you take a look at all these great athletes, you take a look at a slim, trimmed down Lone Star Dustin Rhodes, a legendary figure. We talk about a young man still that has headlined a WrestleMania, that has headlined a WCW pay-per-view event. And now a super as he starts to rock and roll on the Giant. I'm giving him accolades, and he's just starting to whip his ass right here. And that's what he's needed. Well, you see the old man come in right here, now go start the deal on him. That's all you got to do. You kick him down there low to where their voice goes high, and then, well, oh, got him rocked, reeling. Whoa, you don't want none of that. How about that one? Went ahead and put him down, said, come on, CW, come and get some of this. There's a fight coming, and it's coming tonight. That's what we're talking about. As I said, though, legendary athlete, my son, the Lone Star, Dustin Rhodes. Close friend, as he said, going home in the pick-em-up truck that night when we were getting down on some lights, he said, you know, Barry Windham, my closest friend, man, that's got to be some rhyme or reason, you know. We're a young company, and we're just starting to move, and people in the world are taking notice. And I said, well, you know, he always was one that wanted to get notice taken of him. Well, he got it taken of him tonight. I'm a little bit older than I used to be. I don't like it. Got me a little peed off. You know what I'm talking about? So we need to take care of some business. Big Ron Stud back in there, steady on his mind. CW yet to feel the power and the thrust, if you will. Backing me in right here. Got my bunkhouse stuff on. There you go. Get away from me. Both of you. Go on, get out of here. Going back over there. I'm going to tell you what. I ain't as fast as I used to be, but I'll damn sure stand in there and fight him. CW now, go ahead and kind of buckled up his seat right there. Watch out, turn it back. That is a true Anderson move. Right there. Wait till a man's back's turned, then go ahead and try to get it. And this guy's left-handed too, like an Anderson. Left-handed. How left-handed was that? How right-handed was that? Go on and get him now. Lone Star starting to deal on it. Throws him in for the ride. Oh, yeah. Got him again. Good shot right on top of the noggin. I like this. Fast nature. I'm going to tell you what. TCW on fire. People going crazy. Went outside and got him, bring him back in. They don't use him running around out in the audience out there. Ain't got no ticket for that. Call on over to me here and get a little of this. I tell you what, got him reeling and rocking as we talked about right here. This great matchup. Look at the size of this guy. Now Dustin, you know, goes 6'6", and look how big this TCW Giant is. Huge, huge. Big Ron Stud, protege of the late Big John Stud. So when you look down the roster and you start talking about heritage at TCW, you look at the Andersons and the Studs and the Rhodes and the Windhams and Mike Graham and the Raging Bull Manny Fernandez also here tonight on a special event that was on this live show in the arena portion here with a great matchup and the young Jorge Estrada and these guys and man, I mean, it just don't get no better than being a part of TCW and having TCW be a part of your television, having it be a part of your area. And, you know, it's just, we talk all the time about, you know, getting a hold of the right things and the right things for your building. What TCW certainly is. You see him go down right there. It's hard to fall prey when you're as big as Dustin is to the power of this. So we went ahead to try to lock up with him and got him in a lock mode situation right there as the fan starts to get with it just a little bit. But Stud got so much power, so big legs, and you see big arms right there. Just, man, I mean, just so much power and pain, blues and agony he's delivering right there. Wrong spot, got a tag right here. You know, Phil, you know, JJ Rhodes got to understand that there's major things going on behind him. I think every referee gets caught in that same that same battlefield sometime, to where they're not watching and they're not looking. Got him really rocking right there. Shot him across. Got him up for the ride. Spine buster right there. That was a great move by C.W. Anderson. Kind of throwback to the Andersons anyway. Reel and rock him just a little bit. Dustin in a lot of pain, bruise, and agony. Started when Big Ron stood. Had him in vice grip hands. You know what I mean? Hands of vice grip. Hands of power. Dustin in a bad way here as we move on into the middle section of this matchup. Both of them doubling up. I'm just easing in there, just gonna kick somebody's ass. And once again, JJ Rivers back turn, trying to get some law and order. It's hard. We might just have to put two referees out there, one on the floor and one inside. I don't know. And that's been done, so I didn't just think of it. Got him up for the slam right here, fans. Boom! So much power. Watch this big old guy move. Oh, I guarantee you that hurts. I tell you what hurts is when you're in a sport like this and you're standing on the apron, kind of helpless, watching one of your siblings, your young'un, in there getting worked over, and knowing though that he can take care of himself. Bear hug, so much power put on that lower part. Remember how they started? See, y'all go back with your book, like you write down like it was a double play from 3 to 6 to 4, whatever it was. This was a spine buster by C.W. Anderson that started his back to hurting. And then the big guy come in and continue to work on it. So if you got like a scorecard, you can kind of follow what's going on here. They're trying to break my young'un's back. People going crazy right now. Dustin ain't going to be giving up on this thing right here. The Lone Star hanging on to the big man right here. Gonna go ahead and pop it. Well, he dropped it. He knew it was coming. Dustin rolling out to the floor. Once again, Mr. Rivers and me having a conversation about me knocking this big man's head off, and he's wanting me out of there. And during that confrontation, if you will, C.W. Anderson took it on himself to go ahead and keep, you know, drawing pain, bruise, and agony on the Lone Star himself. You know, when you go back and you look at the Andersons and that hatred with the Rhodes family, you can and pretty well call this thing was coming. The only thing that, and even with me and Barry Windham, we've had through the years as he was upstart, if you will, as they're fighting back and forth, had our time, but always been close. But missed him right there, shot it across, caught him with the end of his elbow, hit him right on top of the head as he shot that in there. Remember, this guy's left-handed, but we couldn't have called this thing with Barry Windham and Dustin, the Lone Star Dustin Rhodes. Got him in a form of the sleeper, don't have it hooked real well. Just trying to get over and get some portion of that rope, and CW trying to drag him back in over towards the middle. This match goes on right here as he's got him down. Now got it hooked a little bit better. At first, he didn't have it booked, and you see him trying to get him over into the middle. Now what is this? Big? Yeah, now we got a giant here holding his hands on his ears because people are screaming and hollering so loud. And this guy is big as the building. I'm right there just, I mean, I'm screaming at Dustin that, you know, he's got to reach down and go way back and get some of this and get himself together and get himself up and get him out of this skill. And you can hear it done some good right there because the fans just, nothing like the fans and signs in our building, and fans are bringing all these signs and cheering on, you know, the heroes, and well, what a great night of action on TCW. See him following him right there. Caught him right there in the midsection with a knee. That's a patented, what did he come over here and slap me for? I'm going to tell you what. Once again, me and Mr. Rivers having a conversation about two men are beating up one, and he's the wanting me out of it. Even though he's a senior referee, sometimes he got to understand that I'm a senior period. You know what I mean? And I'll just get enough of it and start waiting on his noggin. I'm talking about J.J. Rivers, great referee that he is. You see him right here, just enough time as the count starts. You see him breaking that thing in the Anderson style. Even though I don't want to say this in the old Horseman style. And, you know, as we said earlier, the Extreme Horsemen right there, what a great move. Extreme Horsemen will form on this very night. And you see what a great move by Dustin right there, caught him in the bulldog. Went ahead and swung him around, trying to get up referee. J.J. Rivers on the count. Both men down. People going insane, trying to get over to make this tag. You see Big Stud right there. Going to go ahead and get the tag. Dustin going to reach up. Take his old man right here, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Easing in right here. Boom! Hard shot. Hard shot. That left hand. Flip-flop and fly. Boom! Down goes the big elbow. That'll put you down for good. Right here, I got him reeling and rocking. Not a lot of energy by me because I know every blow is counting. And that blow really did count right there. You've seen 420 pounds crash back in to 135-pound referee. And you see right here, if you look behind us right here, you will see one Steve Corino enter the ring. And what does he have in his hand? As you see me now getting pulverized over here, he's locking Dustin Rhodes, the Lone Star, hands up, got double handcuffs. You see C.W. Anderson got me in a bad situation over here now. The big giant is rumbling on me, and they're putting the cuffs on Dustin. You know why? They want him to watch, be cuffed, unable to get loose as they start dealing on the American Dream, Dustin Rhodes. Right here, C.W. Anderson gets a cover as J.J. Rivers count 1, 2, 3. This match is over. C.W. Anderson defeating the Rhodes family along with Big Ron Studd. But man, let me tell you, the Raw ain't over, heavily lacerated. Crimson mask, if you will, on the face of one Dustin Rhodes, cuffed in there as they start to work on the old man. And I remember hearing out of my, as you can see, my head is heavily lacerated too. You will see guys start to come in. Whoa, what a shot there on Mr. Prodigy by C.W. Anderson. That blow went right through him and hit Jorge Estrada in the head also. That's like taking a shotgun out, dove hunting, getting 2 doves with 1 shot. And you see him start to deal on it. This is Horseman style. This is Extreme style. This is what they're calling themselves, the Extreme Horsemen. Dustin taped in like a rabid dog. And you see C.W. Anderson just taunting him, telling him to come help his old man. Get over there, taking a shot on him. You see they've done jumped on my arm about 4 or 5 times. And right here, Barry Windham comes in to save the day. We're talking about our blood, our kin, our man, young Barry Windham coming in right here, uncuffing Dustin Rhodes. Now they're going to pay. Now Steve Corino and C.W. Anderson and Ron Studd are going to pay. They continue to wail on me. Continue to wail on the American Dream, who's lacerated also and risk about broke as Dustin comes over and runs them off. Now they think this is over. You see Dustin and Barry, they're both looking out there. And right here, Barry Windham, the friend of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and best friend of the Lone Star, Dustin Rhodes, went ahead and laid Dustin Rhodes out with a steel chair on this very night in Live Oak, Florida. We are talking about the Extreme Horsemen are born. A new era, a new time, new guys, new men. Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, TCW, will never be the same as we watch the carnage that is laid out in this ring in Live Oak, Florida. Barry Windham, turncoat if you will, bastard if you will, lowlife jackass if you will, has now laid out the Rhodes family. And right here is when I got a heavily bone broken in my wrist from that chair as they screamed all night. Lacerations, fans. Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling has not seen the last. You see fans trying to throw chairs in. People going crazy. Mike Graham, the Raging Bull, hit the ring. Guys back in there. Carnage laid out. Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. The feud of the millennium. The Lone Star, Dustin Rhodes, and Barry Windham continue.